Welcome to Belle Isle, Michigan, where today we're on the hunt for some fairy doors.
Yes.
I'm Darryl.
And I'm Renee.
And this is our R&DW adventure in a very foggy October 2021 day. Before we actually get into the fairy doors, I wanted to do a quick little blurb about what Belle Isle is. It is a park in Detroit, but it's a full island. Now, the thing that's kind of cool is this was actually originally designed by Olmsted, the same guy who did Central Park and also the Columbian Exposition in Chicago, of which I think the Museum of Science and Industry is really about the only thing left. In any case, it's a great area. We've got the greenhouse, I think they call it the Conservancy over here. Conservatory. And then on this side is the Belle Isle Aquarium. And that's just a couple of the big attractions, but these are the two most well-known attractions here on the island. This is not the first of the fairy doors that we've gone hunting like this. We've done some in Ann Arbor, we've done some in, I think it was Oxford, and Canterbury Village. These are a lot different though. And they actually have little sign cards out that say the number, but they're little like dioramas so
They're
far.
actually really cool. They're like little tiny fairy gardens, not just the door.
But they do have the QR code so you can scan, get the story, find out what they all are, and you've got a printed sheet that's available with the information. So what do we got for our first fairy door?
The first one is the DNR Rangers. The Rangers ensure the park is clean, safe, and maintained for all to enjoy.
All right, and then we also have number 2 that's right here.
And that's KBIB. While relaxing on the beach or biking your last mile, the fairies keep watch over a magical Belle Isle. Leave it better than you found it. We all must be dutiful. You too can make a difference to keep Belle Isle beautiful.
Well, that's kind of cute. But we've got 22 of these in total that we've got to find. So there's another 20 yet to track down. Our third one is actually in a little different spot than it shows on the map. It's right here by this sign called Aquarium Ceiling, though. The Belle Isle Aquarium has a beautiful ceiling designed to invoke an underwater feeling. While many assume it's adorned with Quebec tile, that's simply not the case on this isle. The fairies assure you that what is on display is most certainly not made of clay. The aquarium's green tiles are made of opalite glass and add a certain touch of class.
We're on our way to number 4, which is the lighthouse, and the poem for this one says, "A fairy's wings will glow in flight, but many times they aren't too bright. What's needed on a stormy night? A beacon of hope, a house of light." Mud puppies. What do you see by the river's flow? A type of puppy you might not know. A salamander friend with maroon red gills. Try not to scare them, stay very still. From these waters they will never emerge, even though the fairies do urge. Messick Forest. Whose woods these are, the fairies know. Among their roots the waters flow. Within the ash and oak and maples, migratory birds find needed staples. Vernal pools give spots to breed, as eagles nest and hope to feed.
Number 7 and 8 are right here by the aquarium. 7 gave us a little bit of a challenge again, because it's actually buried in that Pollinator Garden. Kind of in an area that we didn't expect them to have you walk. So what was the story on number 7 there, the
number
Pollinator?
7, please excuse me, it's really buggy today. It's such a weird October day. Okay, number 7 was pollinators, and it was in the Pollinator Garden in the Monarch Way Station. Bees and moths and butterflies, plants and flowers more than meet our eyes. They are sacred space where fairies dwell to ensure all life keeps growing well.
And then number 8 is just over here behind us, and probably my favorite one so far. It's more like your traditional fairy door that we found before, with a little bit of extra.
Yes, I really like this one. It makes me want to go home and make a fairy garden again. Okay, aquarium facade. Deep inside this building, tucked far away, fairies are working all night and most days. Tending to the fishes, their playtime and care, the fairies that guard here do want to declare. Watch over our fishes, both inside and out. They need our clean waters, don't litter about. We will be watching from rafters above to ensure all the fishes know the earth's love.
So we've got 8 now of the 22, so only 14 more to go. and I'm really enjoying this. It's a very easy, family fun fairy hunt. Scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt.
So kind of for those of you who are into geocaching or want to get into geocaching, this is kind of a good gateway to that. So 9 and 10 are over here by the koi pond. 9 being Sturgeon. Deep in the river, just to the east, lies a wondrous place, a limestone reef. A home underwater for primitive fish. The sprites that live with them have only one wish. Take care of the waters as you would your own home. The Detroit River, again, is where the sturgeon roam. Then for 10, this is actually one of my favorite. Yeah, I know you said that for the number 8, but this one is really cute with the little tool bag and stuff. Volunteers. On a small little island in the middle of a river work a group of fine people, the greatest of givers. They plant the spring bulbs, welcome guests with smiles. They educate the youth and care for the isles. The cream of the crop, the best of the best. Belle Isle volunteers make us truly blessed. Number 11 is Orchids. Dancing ladies in slippers and boats. Calypso and bees, vanilla floats. Moss once reigned here, and Vanda did too. This glass house was built by orchids. It's actually true. So number 12 is called Indigenous People. She's named for Isabel from the family Cass. But the island's first people had a name that contrasts. For those who lived here, called her Wasabee by name. So when we converse, Swan Island, we shall proclaim.
I really like this Michigan one. I mean, the doors. It's just adorable. And this one is called Great Lakes. The greatest of lakes, a collection of 5, fresh water flows through them so that we may thrive. Created by glaciers a long time ago, they now need our help so the waters still flow. 14 is bald eagles. Fairy wings, as you know, are delicate and light. When those wings are light blue, it might be a sprite. But the greatest wings on this here Belle Isle belong to a bird who can see past 2 miles. Bald eagles live here in the tops of the trees. They look up to the sky as they glide through the breeze. Police station radio. Back in the day, a long time ago, when people needed help, the response was very slow. To help the city out and keep the people in the know, Belle Isle Police Station started a police radio. That one's actually really cool.
If you haven't already noticed from these first few that we've done, they are based on icons of Belle Isle and the history of Belle Isle. So it's a very cool way to come out, enjoy the island, and also get a little bit of a taste, though you'll have to find the rest of the information by digging on your own.
Family reunions. Yellow shirts, red shirts, blue shirts, and green. The smell in the air is of amazing cuisine. Good friends and neighbors and family from afar. The grill master here is a big superstar. Number 17 is daffodils. Beneath the dirt, beneath the snow, beneath your feet, the magic flows. A tiny bulb will soon be a bud, and flowers will flourish in a glorious flood.
For number 18, we have the Underground Railroad. Days upon nights, nights upon days, walking and running as if through a maze. Danger it lurks and often displays, praying that dawn will emerge from the haze. Keep pushing forward, make your way to the river, find location midnight, try not to shiver. The light is ahead, now almost so silver. The hope in your body blooms into a quiver.
So number 19 is bridge. Wheels on the top of me, water flows beneath. I'm made of stone and steel, protecting travelers from underneath. I am the one who makes connections between friends and foe alike. I serve here to guide the fairies on every moonlit night. Number 20 is invasive species. Creepy, crawly, icky, and yuck. Invasive species are running amok. You'll find them in trees, in water, and on land. Now, the Belle Isle fairies are taking a stand. If you wish to help them, and I know you do, protect native species, even if just a few.
So we've been successful. We found the last 2, number 21, oak trees. The tree of life, a mighty oak, stands vigil over his kinfolk. A home for many woodland creatures, a place to sit, Sunday leisures. The towering beauty shelters us from above. To it we extend our praise and our love. And then for our last one, visitors. Look in the mirror. A visitor to Belle Isle may be a seasoned veteran or someone brand new. The fairies welcome you to this space, a beautiful and roaming place. So it was a surprisingly buggy event, sir. Lots of yellow jackets, lots of mosquitoes, but overall a lot of fun, and probably less than an hour to complete the whole thing. We did run into a little family doing some family portraits that got very interested in what we were looking at, so I have the feeling they're going to try it right after this.
Probably.
And it's one of these things that you can pretty much come down here on your own. There's a QR code, scan the QR code, get the information, or they actually have some sheets. The only catch is there's no map on those sheets on the brochure that you print. You really need to have that website available to get the map.
Right.
But yeah, definitely come out and check this out if you're in the area. It's only here through the end of the year though, so make sure to hit this by the end of 2021.
So that's going to wrap up our fairy door search on Belle Isle, but not our day here. We still have some geocaching to do so we can reach the peak and my lost found date so I can fill in my calendar.
That is going to wrap up this video though, so make sure to check out our channel icon down there in the corner. Hit that, hit the subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and the bell icon so you get notified when we have new videos that post. Then on the other side we're going to post another playlist, or actually I think we're going to do a video, so it's going to be the video that YouTube thinks is best for you.